with this site, there's always ongoing environmental management that needs to be done. You can see here, if you just have a look here at the front, you can see sediments escaping. So previously this site had trees on it, and the trees were keeping all the dirt and soil intact, and it wasn't creating a problem. Now they've cleared all the trees, started digging holes, and erosion's become a big issue. Now the developers and builders all have an obligation on the site to make sure that the environmental integrity of the site is maintained. So one of the main ones that council is a big stickler for is sediment runoff. Now this site here needs a bit of work on sediment runoff. Generally I would install a sediment fence along this front boundary here. Sediment fence is just a fence made of a thin mesh material that allows some water flow through and doesn't allow any soil through. Now they've attempted it here with a few of the sandbags. It's not really working. If this was my side, I'd be managing a lot better. I mean, the downside is they could pay a big price to council if anyone complained. As you can see, there's sediment spilling over onto the sidewalks. It's going to go into the drains and cause issues for everyone. Alrighty, as you can see in this side, if you just have a look, they've got a lot of earthworks digging in. They're digging down. The problem with digging is you can start digging down into the water table. So you can start digging up things that have been hidden under there. So depending on where the site is, you're going to need ongoing assessment and supervision. Practical Environmental Solutions can provide that. We've got lots of experience on sites. We can work with you and your developer and your builder. We can provide on-ground support and, you know, ongoing assessment. For this site, you know, we can be drilling all the holes to be checking, you know, water table levels or, you know, leachate levels to see if there's any contaminated soil or water. Here it's not actually an issue, it's surrounded by urban development, there's not much that can go wrong. But there are plenty of sites where everything's different, and we offer a wide range of solutions to suit the needs of a wide range of clients. Now, just as we were talking about how Practical Environmental Solutions can help you manage your building site, although it's not relevant to this site, what we also do offer is environmental protection. A lot of our work is in ecologically sensitive areas, and there could be existing habitat, trees that need to be protected. We offer, you know, root protection. Generally it's going to be temporary fencing, sort of like this fencing here. You know, it's going to keep machinery and people away from trees and roots, and generally like to put a bit of a buffer zone so they're not doing any excavation work and disturbing the roots or the soil. If it's a bigger bushland area, we'll generally put the fencing that you can see behind me here. Not the yellow safety barrier, but actually this mesh fence on the pickets. So you hammer those pickets into the ground, and that we can cover a vast area, and it keeps the builders out, stops them trashing it, compacting the soil, and just generally disturbing the environment, which is what we're here to try and protect. And, you know, if you're protecting what council wants you to protect, then they're not going to make any hassles for you. You know, you're trying to get the place built, you're trying to get your clients into there, everyone wants to be working smoothly in conjunction. If you're going to be treading on people's toes, then you're going to be causing an issue. So the easiest way is to hire someone who knows what they're doing, and here at Practical Environmental Solutions, we know what we're doing, and we'll provide you with the solutions you need to get the job done on time. Generally, depending on the size of the site, we have different on-ground management. If it's a small site, we don't need someone on site 24/7 being there. It's just a waste of everyone's money. As long as we explain what's going on, put up the protective fences and the protective measures, then, you know, we're going to trust that the builders can take care of themselves and hold the integrity of the environment. On larger sites, this isn't one because it doesn't have terribly many environmental features remaining, but on larger sites generally at least a weekly visit by a qualified environmental scientist to come out, check that everything's working properly. It's better to get on top of things first before they become a problem. I mean, the main thing here is that you've got to realise is that I'm here to try preserve the integrity of the environment, but I'm also here to provide a service to my clients. And so whilst I will be working with you, I won't be compromising the environment, but I won't be trying to make roadblocks and issues for you. We are trying to work together, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. They see my job as a hindrance. I'm trying to get in the way, where they just want to build a house and make some money. When in all truth that's not it. I'm providing a service and sound scientific advice. Of course, there's a compromise, there's always a compromise, but it's got to be a realistic compromise.